Hyrule Warriors was a huge success, in my opinion.
Now let's see if any other games can do it.
Hey guys, welcome back to Weekday 1-Up. How was your weekend?
Mine was pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine's still happening.
Yeah. It's because it's Sunday.
But not for you, it's Monday for you.
Yes, it is. And you know what Monday
well,
means?
depending on what country you're in. No, wait, that's not how it works, is it?
No, yeah. Well, I mean, say it's like Europe is like 6 to 8 hours ahead of us.
Oh, that's true.
But see, now like Japan and most of Asia is like
so if you're
10.
in Japan, I think it's Tuesday right now when you're watching this?
Yeah, it'll be
Is
Tuesday.
that how that works?
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
Okay.
See, like, so that's how I know the world wasn't going to end on December 21st, 2012. Because I was like, wait a minute. It's December 21st in Japan right now.
Well, they could have been going by the Mayans' time. So whenever it was 21st in the Mayan area of the world, which is what, Mexico?
Either way, the world didn't end.
Or did it?
And we're all just hollow fragments. Fragments?
Fragments? I think what he meant to say was fragments.
Fragments.
Don't take him the wrong way.
I was thinking figment
He's new here.
and fragment. I'm new here. I've been here
If
since
you
day
haven't
one.
noticed, it's just us again.
Mm-hmm.
Where did Drew go? Where did Nate go?
Well, I mean, we got Yarlog.
And we got Chew.
No, that's Pikachu.
Chew's
over
over here. He's a different guy.
And we got Sackboy and Yoshi and Mario and the Luma.
So
Or
today,
mainly Yarlog.
I wanted to talk about that. So Hyrule Warriors was a game.
It was.
It still is a game, in fact. It's over there somewhere.
I can't find it. I'll see it. Oh, there it is. Right here.
Hyrule Warriors. And it's a combination of Hyrule, or Zelda,
And Dynasty Warriors.
and Dynasty Warriors. And a lot of people said, it cannot be done. This is blasphemy to put the sacred series of The Legend of Zelda with the garbage, button-smashing, repetitive BS that is Dynasty Warriors. Not my words, I enjoy Dynasty Warriors. And put them together, you're gonna ruin Zelda. It's gonna make Zelda suck.
Know many people that said that.
Well, guess what? It didn't.
Have you played this game? It is amazing.
It's really good. It's
What
really
was the
fun.
score that they gave it? It was like an 8?
I don't even remember, bro. All I know is the score I gave it in my head was fun.
It was a score of fun.
It got
On
a
scale
score of fun out of 10.
Fun out of 10.
So,
You heard it first here.
pretty good score. I'd call it a buy, not a rent.
I thought you meant like a buy, like... Never mind.
Buy it. That's what I'm saying.
B-U-Y.
I wouldn't say it buy a Wii U for it, but if you already have a Wii U.
If you have a Wii U, buy this game. Don't go buying a Wii U and be like, I'm gonna get me some Hyrule Warriors.
I mean, you can get that, but you should get some other games with
No,
it.
if you're gonna buy a Wii U, that's a whole other topic.
If you're gonna buy a Wii U, maybe you should buy it for Pokemon Warriors.
Or Toad Tracker.
I was trying to transition. You kind of messed it up.
I know.
You should buy
I
it
did that on
for
purpose.
Pokemon Warriors or...
Mario Warriors.
What are we talking about? What is this blasphemy that's spilling out of our mouths right now into this mic, through the cord, into my computer, edited, and into your ears?
And on the camera.
You're not getting the audio from the camera, so no.
Anyway, so if you haven't played Dynasty Warriors, it's a hack and slash button smash where you go around and you kill hordes of enemies. Fair enough, right? Great, fun, let's do it. I love it. Sengoku Basara, good game. Still haven't finished it. They did it with Zelda. You go around, you play as all the different characters. You play as the Dodongos, Zelda, Link, all of them. Impa.
And they got a lot of DLC.
DLC, yeah. The Kid Link is going to be coming out soon. That one dude with the funny face.
Tingle.
Now, a lot of people want there to be Pokemon Warriors and Mario Warriors. So basically, the same concept, but you're doing Mario Worlds with Mario characters and the exact same thing with Pokemon. Pokemon World, Pokemon characters. So Poke
Well,
Warriors.
it's not that a lot of people want it. It's that the people who make Dynasty Warriors said that they are interested in doing this.
That doesn't say it's going to happen, though.
Yeah, but a company never just comes out and says, we're going to do this. They say, we're interested in this, and then they let it go for like a year. Or maybe till E3. And then at E3 we have a thing come up. Pokemon Warriors! Or Mushroom Warriors. Mushroom Kingdom Warriors.
Now, the thing about Pokemon
Probably be
Warriors
Super Mario Warriors.
is I could see that happening, but how would you do it? Would you play as, like, the trainers? and throw your Pokemon out, or would you play as the Pokemon? And if you're going to play as the Pokemon, these games are known for having many, many different characters to play as, and there's over 700 Pokemon.
Well, I think what would happen is it'd be like Pokken Tournament or whatever it's called. Do you know anything about this?
Yeah, I'd much rather have the Pokken game before Pokemon Warriors.
Well, that's been announced coming to Wii U as well.
Oh, it's coming to Wii U?
There's nothing on American release, but it was just announced like earlier this week. But you play as Pokemon in that. I think you'll play as Pokemon in Pokemon Warriors.
I can see
and
that.
I think you'll fight things like... I think you'll play as, like, important Pokemon throughout the series, and I think you'll fight things like Zubats and, like, Ratatats and, like, other random crap, Bidoofs, stupid things that come up, and then your, like, big boss enemies will be, like, other important
Be like
Pokemon.
a freaking Rayquaza or something?
I think that'd be a big boss. But yeah.
Okay, so I could see
But
that
I think
happening.
PETA's gonna be all over that crap.
Yeah. They're already all over regular Pokemon.
They're not gonna let that fly.
Now, Mario Warriors, though, I could see that being some fun. However, see, with Zelda, everybody's got a weapon. I'm not saying Mario couldn't get a weapon, but he's much more of a fist fighter.
Well, what I think they'll do is with the tropes, like, okay, with Hyrule Warriors, they took the tropes of Zelda, the common stuff you do in Zelda, and they put it in to Dynasty Warriors format.
Okay.
So what I think they would do with a Mario Warriors is I think they would make it like a horde enemy fighting game, but I think it would have more platforming elements. I think you would have to, like, platform from place to place on some parts.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like, I think they would make it feel more like a Mario game, whereas Hyrule Warriors feels more like a Zelda game.
Okay.
I don't know what they do with Pokemon, because it's never been in that kind of setting.
That's true.
But I do also want to say that I don't know what they'd use for weapons, like I said. Maybe Mario, he'd use his fireballs and...
Well, I'm sure you'd get the
Dude,
fireballs.
I didn't even think about picking up the freaking...
Oh, yeah, you definitely do
the
that.
plants and stuff. Like,
Definitely, you could use the cat suit,
Power-ups.
the power-ups, that would be the weapons.
yeah.
You'd have to go and find them in specific areas, but they wouldn't be hard to find.
I think they would have him, like, punch and stuff and kick up until...
Yeah.
They found
So it would
power-ups.
play like maybe Super Mario 64 Galaxy, where you
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, they'd make it feel like a platformer like that, probably, but with tons of enemies and, like, a little less platforming, just a little bit of platforming in there, but or at least that's what I'd like to see.
who's the main boss in Hyrule Warriors? It's some new character, right?
Oh yeah,
So for that, you'd have to create a new character so you could play as Bowser.
oh yeah, because you would want to be able.
You'd
to
want to play
Bowser.
as Bowser, Rosalina, Mario, Luigi.
They got all these characters. Dude, do you ride Yoshis or do you play as Yoshis?
Yes.
So there's some noise going on in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but if you can, we apologize. If not, then don't even worry about it. Didn't expect that noise to come on. But anyway, I think Pokemon Warriors, as cool as it sounds, I don't think it's feasible.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
not necessarily that it's not feasible. It's just I think it's going to take way more work than they're going to want to put into it. Because they're going to have to create specific physics for each Pokemon. Like, a Pikachu is going to react in the world differently than, like, a Machoke. Where a Machoke is more like a person and will run around and, like, punch stuff. A Pikachu might be on all fours and, like...
Be on all fours and...
It's much smaller, too. Like, how do they... Like, Mario would be much easier to do this.
I think the first one to do would be do Mario Warfare, and then do...
You mean Warriors?
Yeah, Mario Warfare. Different thing.
Shout out to Beatdown Boogie's Mario Warfare. Go check it out.
Great. But for Mario Warriors, it'd be easier to do because there's a lot of... Do you want to stop for a minute?
And they stopped.
Anyway.
We apologize. It's a vacuum. I don't know why they're doing this. They know what we're doing.
It's probably
Sorry.
dirty in the house.
Go on.
But with Mario, you can easily do it because it's much more to do. Pokemon, like you said, there's a lot more physics to work out. I think it'd be better for them for whoever's making, get the Pokken game out first. And then see how the physics of that work and how the Pokemon you play as and run around. And then be like, okay, we're going to take some of the elements from that game and put it into Pokemon Warriors.
I think if they're going to make a 3D Pokemon game like this, screw the Warriors in general. Just give us that 3D Pokemon game that everyone's wanted for so long. That's kind of like Ruby and... what's the new one? Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
Yeah.
But on the Wii U and, like, actually, like, straight up behind your character and, like... Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, that's our opinions on that. We're going to go ahead and move on to our new segment that we're going to do in every episode.
It's the question of the day. Question of the day.
Do you want to ask a question? Go ahead. Just leave it in the comments and we'll answer it.
Time to answer stuff.
So we're going to do this at the end of every episode.
Are we going to sing that song?
If we can remember it.
All right.
And if you want to... That's annoying me. I'm sorry. If you want your question to be featured on the show, and we're going to say the name of your channel, we're going to shout you out, and you're going to be like, get butterflies. You're going to go, oh my god.
They're going to be like, Senpai noticed me.
Yeah, we're going to notice you. So who are we noticing today?
Today we're noticing the Mighty Quinn 3000. He writes in and asks, if you guys could, what kind of game you would make? Be it first-person shooter,
what kind of game would we
platformer, make? Yeah. I have thought about this for a very long time, but do you have one? I know exactly what game I would make. I know the characters I would use. I have everything planned out.
Is this like...
Other than actually making the game, because I don't have that kind of knowledge.
The question isn't this rigid, so I'll give 2 answers.
Alright.
One, I would make... If I could, I would make Jak and Daxter 4. But because I think he's asking for, like, our own game. So I'm going to say... If I've got to come up with something on my own, you know what? You give yours, and I'll have to think about it.
All right, so this is something I've thought about for a while. I've told you about this. I say I've been wanting for years Harry Potter. I've been wanting a backstory on like his dad. You know, I never read the books. I know I'm terrible. I'm terrible.
Oh my god! I know another game I would make. Okay,
shun me. I'm terrible. I never read the books, so they're
You never read the books?
Did you?
You've been smited. Yeah, I read the first 3.
Don't
and then the movies started coming out, so I started watching the movies, but...
Anyway, so I didn't read the books. And so there might be a lot more backstory in the books to these characters that I'm not aware of, but I want a whole video game, and in kind of like the style of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, story-wise, where you play 3 different characters, maybe 4 if you can. Pardon me. And... I want it to be go backstory in high school about Harry's dad, Sirius, and Loomis. Is that his name?
I don't know.
Not Loomis, whatever the werewolf. So have a game about Mooney, Padfoot, Wormtail, and Prongs. All about those guys. And you play like in Birth by Sleep Kingdom Hearts mode, where you start off as one story, then you play their whole story, then you do the next, and then in the end they all kind of combine together.
What type of game is this, though? Is this a platformer? Is this a... RPG, action RPG?
It's going to be kind of an action RPG.
Okay.
An action RPG, but you use magic.
Okay.
You use magic. There's not much actual hua unless, you know, maybe a little bit of kind of like a Telltale kind of thing. Or
just a little bit, though?
Just a little bit. There's 2 ways it could go, actually. It could be the action RPG or a Telltale game. I could see that. But point and click?
Yeah.
I could see either one.
Well,
but
Telltale's not point and click.
It's not?
No, it's almost...
See, I don't know much about Telltale.
It's almost like you're just watching a movie and you make decisions.
Yeah, it'd be kind of like that then.
Oh.
So there's 2 ways it could go. But I'd rather play as the thing and you see, like, what caused... Like, maybe you see why Wormtail decides to... Spoilers! Betray Harry's parents and, you know what sends him over the edge, and you play. And why did... why was Harry's dad... Spoilers for you. No, wait, you've seen the 6th movie. Harry's dad bullying Snape. You know, again, I haven't read the book, so I don't know. But I think that'd be a great game.
I'm going to say it's probably told in the books, but they could just take what's told in the books and turn that into the
Exactly,
game.
yeah.
I want, and I told Dakota about this, we've wanted a Mickey Mouse game for a long time that's just Mickey.
Well, we got Epic Mickey.
I mean Kingdom Hearts Mickey.
I know.
And actually Epic Mickey 2 is really good if you don't play it on the Wii.
Have you played it yet?
Yeah, I played the demo on my PS3 and I really liked it.
Okay.
But because it's actually normal controller, it helps so much. Camera's way better. Mm-hmm. But anyway, we've wanted a Kingdom Hearts King Mickey game for a long time. Story. And I realized it needs to be what the F is Mickey doing during Birth by Sleep? Because I'm not going to spoil too much because Dakota's not played Birth by Sleep yet. I'm going to spoil just a tiny bit, but it's not much at all. You probably already know all this anyway. Mickey has went back to train under Yin Sid, and Yin Sid's having him travel from world to world, and he's randomly being teleported to different worlds. He doesn't get to choose when. He's just flying around all these worlds trying to fight against something, and we don't really know exactly what he's doing. All we know is that he appears every now and then in like really important times, but then sometimes he'll be needing to do something and he's like, oh god, not now, and be like transferred off to another world. I want to play as that Mickey, and I want to have like be doing something on a world, and then it's like, oh, you gotta go, and then I'm like, oh dang it, and I don't know, I think it sounds fun.
Yeah.
And it'd be Kingdom Hearts style, of course. But if I had to make my own game, I don't know exactly what it would be, but I know it would be a platformer.
Yeah.
Because that's my favorite genre. I love platforming.
I like platformers a lot.
So,
yeah, you have a question for us? Leave it in the comments below.
stay nerdy.
#1up.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to watch yesterday's video, click right here in the center of the screen.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And read the description to find our other channels, plus our Twitch and more.
Nice, bro.
You should keep that in.